our hour. And seeing how much danger you run of being killed any time you go for a little ride. Now, that don't help us to sell autos.
I'll give you Joe Lane for your hour. He'll pep things up for you.
Well, what does he do?
What does he... You mean to say you've never heard of Joe Lane?
No.
Why, he's the biggest hit of our station.
Really?
He sings like nobody's business.
Nobody's business? Well, then we don't want him.
No.
Come along, I'll let you hear him. I didn't think there was anyone alive that hadn't heard of Joe Lane. Right in here, then.
Thank you.
With feathers of blue are waiting for you back in your own backyard. That's the way to play it, Lou. That's the way. You'll see your castle in space. Hello, Artie. Through your window pane. Back in your own backyard. Good, huh? Now you can fly to the east, fly to the west. Someday you'll come. Weary at heart, back where you started from. Now you're getting warm. You'll find your happiness lies right under your eyes. Back in your own backyard.
Oh, Joe.
Yes, Artie.
Joe, I want you to meet these men. Mr. Swanson
Glad to know you, Mr. Lane.
and Mr. Jones.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
How do you do?
Joe, these gentlemen are distributors for the Excelsior automobile, and they're looking for someone to pep up their radio hour.
Mm-hmm.
And I've told them that you're just the man to do the job.
You mean they want a song for the hour? We'll say a sort of a theme song? Like Excelsior, I love you?
Mr. Lane, yeah. I heard a fella singing a song, I'm going to smother my mother with kisses when I get back to my home in Tennessee. Now, could we have something like that? But, of course, different, you know.
I'll smother my mother with kisses when I get back to my home in Tennessee. And you want something different?
That's right.
Let's see. How would it be if you said, I'll smother my father in Gedempfter Rinderbrust when I get back to Odessa?
Nick.
Well, I think we should get farther away from it than that.
Well, maybe you're right. I'll smother my mother. Oh, I got an idea. Look, you want a song about the Excelsior Hour.
That's the idea.
Were you gentlemen in here when I sang that song, Back in Your Backyard?
Yes.
You remember the song went, the birds with feathers of blue are waiting for you back in your own backyard. Now, let's see, how would it be if we said, oh, yeah. If you want a good car, you don't have to travel far. Just jump in an old Excelsior.
That's splendid. That's the idea.
Excellent.
You like that?
Yes, indeed.
Artie, they like that. I think they're a little nuts. Now, wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. That's just a start. Listen. Jumping in Excelsior. Here's the next. Oh, there's Molly and me, and the baby make three. Then for the big finish. In the good old Excelsior. How's that, neighbor?
I think that sounds a little dirty.
Well, maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, now, come on, Joe. Cut the clowning. This is business.
Sure.
Now, you take care of these gentlemen, and I'll see you later.
All right. I was just fooling about that last line. I've got a great song called I'm Crazy for You. See? Now, we could say I'm crazy for you, Excelsior. How would that be?
Yes, excellent.
Yes.
The idea.
Would you like to hear the song?
Oh, fine.
Come on, we'll go over to the piano. We'll run it over. Come on.
All right, fine.
Hey, Lou.
I want you to play a couple of a whole verse and two choruses of that song, I'm Crazy for You, see? I want to sing it for these men from the Excelsior Motor Hour. Now, have the boys tune up and play it real good, because if they like it, you understand, a little royally, see? All right, Joe. Tune up, boys. We're going to sing it right away, boys. And I really think you're going to like it.
Fine,
But it's a real good song. By the way, if either one of you boys got a match?
Sorry, I have.
No, I have a lighter.
Well, I can't pick my teeth with a lighter. I'll be right with you, boys. Bye-bye, baby, here comes your train. Kiss and cuddle me tight. Say you love me and then say it all over again. Bye-bye, baby, here comes your train. Telephone me each night. I'll be there when you call. You don't have to worry at all. While you're gone, I'll be good. Not because I want to be good, but because I'm crazy for you. While you're gone, I'll be nice. Not because I want to be nice, but because I'm crazy for you. Oh, please, if someone new says, would you too? Please, don't do a thing that I wouldn't do. Oh, baby, while you're gone, I'll behave. Not because I want to behave, but because I'm crazy for you. While you're gone, I'll stay in. Not because I like in, but because I'm crazy for you. I won't hey, I won't step out, not because I don't like out, but because I'm crazy for you. Oh, please, you know my nerves, please, my dizzy nerves, please, don't give away your papa's preserves. Oh, baby, while you're gone, I won't put your it, not because I don't like put your it, but because I'm crazy for you. That's darling, Lou. You played it that time. How was that, boys?
That is great, just
I'm
great.
glad you like it.
I was wondering, though, if you couldn't put something in the chorus about our transmission or our new gear shift.
Well, boys, listen, after all, I sing songs. I'm not a mechanic. Oh, but I didn't mean that. You must pardon me. I'll even put something in about the sound of your new horn, like, beep, beep.
Ah, splendid.
You like that, huh?
Sixth floor, radio station. What's your step, folks?
I'm trying for the radio.
Well, Catherine, I'm glad to see you.
How do you do, Mr. Phillips?
Mr. Phillips.
Well, Arthur, then.
That's better. My, how charming you look. Joe's a lucky boy to have a wife like you.
Oh, thank you. Where is Joe? He promised to phone me about meeting him for lunch.
Oh, he's up to his ears. I can tell you some news about him, though.
Good news?
Great. Come into my office, now, Ted. Come on, you might just as well wait in there. Joe will be at least half an hour rehearsing this song. No?
No, thanks.
So Joe didn't call up, eh?
Oh, you know how Joe is. Irresponsible and harum-scarum. But he means all right.
It is annoying, though, isn't it?
Well, of course it is. Well, what are you driving at, Arthur?
I don't think your husband appreciates you.
Oh, yes, he does. What's the news you were going to tell me?
Well, you know Joe's been going like a house afire for the past 6 months.
It's splendid, isn't it?
I've arranged with the phonograph people to give him a long-term contract.
Oh, I'm just dying to hear his new record.
It'll probably be out today.
You've been awfully good to Joe.
You know why, don't you?
Why, of course, because he's clever.
Well, that's part of the reason, yes.
What's all this beating about the bush, Arthur?
Catherine, don't you know that I've done all these things for Joe on your account?
I know. I didn't know that.
You must know that I'm mad about you.
And I'm mad about my husband.
Well, then you want to see him get on in the world, don't you?
Well, of course I do.
I might do even more for Joe if you asked me to.
What do you mean, ask you to?
Oh, just be nice to me, not be so cold and respectable.
Well, I'd see him go back in the prize ring before I'd see him get his success that way.
Oh, now you're too beautiful, my dear, to be so old-fashioned. Suppose I let Joe out.
Why, we'd start all over again if necessary. That would make me stick to him more than ever.
Starting all over again isn't what it's cracked up to be, Catherine. Now listen to this and think it over. I'm going to call for Joe tonight to take him to the radio station. If you change your mind and want to see Joe the biggest attraction on the air, send me this message by him. Tell him to invite me for dinner Sunday night. I'll know what that means.
There'll be no message, and that's final.